So, like I said, it's been a while, like really a while, a couple of months, I would say at least. Things have been good on my end. I've just been busy with life, and that happens. This, as you guys know, is my 1989 Porsche 944, and I bought it as a project car for myself and for YouTube to help, well, my experience with classic car ownership, and just overall mechanics. It's something that I wasn't too familiar with and I had a little bit of knowledge in, but I bought this to really push myself and force myself to learn.
Not only learn and grow as an automobile enthusiast, but as a person. The hours of blood, sweat, and tears I put into this car, turning it into a running and driving machine, has taught me about patience, persistence, and letting go of the small things, such as minor imperfections. Most of all, it's the feeling of satisfaction that a once impossible looking task was actually possible.
So yeah, a lot has changed on this car since you last saw it, and well, as you can see, it's running and driving. As you remember, I bought this car in a bad shape and condition. It was neglected for nearly 15 years. And as you can see, I now have the luxury of owning a running and driving Porsche 944, courtesy of these two guys right here. Without my hands, I wouldn't have been able to turn this car into what it is today. It's definitely an accomplishment, and it's satisfying to know that you can turn something into this from what it once was, and you can apply that to pretty much anything out there. Like I said, a lot of work has been done to this car. And before we talk about anything else, let's go ahead and talk about what has been done to this car. So as you guys remember, I bought it with a ton of issues, from fuel lines to timing belts, balance shaft belts, oil leaks, water pump, you can name it, it needed it done. Well, happy to say that almost all of those things have been fixed, and I'll go over the almost part very shortly. So what has been done, as you guys have seen in the previous videos, is all of the fuel lines have been replaced and upgraded. We do have new fuel lines on here as well. Obviously, the water pump from my previous videos has been replaced now, balance shaft belt, and the timing belt along with all new pulleys in there have been done. New air filter box, obviously completely flushed the coolant system about 8 times, I would say, because the previous owner had decided to put stop leak in it in order to prevent whatever issue it was having at that time, which I'm assuming was associated with the bad thermostat and water pump that it had. It has 4 new brakes all the way around that are fully rebuilt and redone, along with new brake lines, new brake fluid. Honestly, that's really it. Besides a couple of miscellaneous new hoses and upgrades here and there, that's all that's been done so far. Now, a couple of things do still have to get done, which I will go over in new videos coming out while it is, as you can see, cold outside and snowy. So I figure it's a good time to start wrenching again on this thing. And first of all, that is going to include changing the valve cover gasket on this car because, well, it's got oil everywhere. And after that, it's going to be a slightly larger job, which I may do or may not do yet. And that is going to consist of changing the clutch. And, well, if you couldn't tell, the paint also looks a lot better. Now, I didn't repaint this car because, well, I was getting quoted nearly $10,000 to $20,000 to repaint this car because that would consist of essentially restoring it due to all of the paint defects that it currently has. All we did was go ahead and polish it. We did remove a lot of oxidized paint and threw on a new fresh layer of polish on top to really help restore the shine. And it looks, I would say, about 75% better. Obviously, the car has its defects,
And that's something I'm happy with. Defects are things that I've come to not view as inadequate, but as chapters. As one defect surfaces or is repaired, a new chapter in the story is added, creating a book full of memories. And sure, it's not a $300,000 Porsche 911. It's only a Porsche 944, but it's my Porsche 944, and it makes me happy. Plus, it has pop-up lights. And so, as I drive back home listening to the engine, the thoughts and memories from when I first saw this car sitting in the driveway to now, and all the chapters in between come flooding back. Porsche has really grown on me over the last few years, and I understand why people rave about the brand. I know some say that my car personally is more Volkswagen than Porsche, and that's okay, because whatever my car is, it puts a smile on my face. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and with the new year here, I remind you not to shy away from imperfections, but embrace them, and with time, improve on them, closing out yet another chapter of your life and your story. With that said, my name is Frank, and this is my life of cars. See you on the next video.